on? You had some dramatic skies to see tonight.
Oh yeah, it's been very dramatic today in the southern portion of the state. Multiple flash flood warnings, a flood advisory. It's been exciting out there, but we got some amazing pictures.
Ooh.
So there is a silver lining to it. Take a look at this. This is lightning from St. George. That is a great shot, Clouds. Thank you for sending that our way. St. George got a serious thunderstorm rolling through this afternoon. You could see it here on our Black Desert Sky Cam. I could literally watch this time lapse all day long. Look at that torrential rain, a beautifully defined rain shaft there. We had two rainbows, one of which was a double rainbow. There's one, and there's the double rainbow right there. Absolutely gorgeous. And we saw rainbows in Cedar City too. We got these pictures in from Steve and Piper. Thank you guys for sending that our way. We love to see it. Cedar City got 0.6 inches of rain, 0.6 of precipitation. That's not too bad. We still have some echoes of moisture out there. And towards the Four Corners region, we have some light showers. That's moving over the Utah-Colorado state line. And then just to the south of the border, we have some precipitation. This is that cell that we saw in that time lapse starting to move on out. And then we do have a little bit towards Nevada, and that is going to lose a little bit of steam, but it could still impact parts of the southwest desert. We had some moisture up here in the north too. This is from Utah Lake Linden, a little bit choppy of a time lapse, but check out this sunset, stunning. We had some precipitation just to the south of Utah County. You could see that there. As we take a look at the temperatures right now, we have 60s and 70s across the state, 77 degrees here in Salt Lake City, tied with Lake Powell and Wendover. We are the warmest spots in this state. Usually it's St. George, but St. George is at 73 thanks to that precipitation that rolled on through. Cedar City also pretty cool at 61 degrees. You could tell what places got hit the hardest. All right, let's talk about what to expect overnight. By midnight, 70s are still going to be sticking around the Wasatch Front. Looking at partly cloudy skies overnight and into the morning hours. Our overnight lows will be in the 60s right around 5, 6 o'clock, and then it starts to warm back up, reaching 75 degrees by 10 a.m. with mostly clear skies. But we do have the potential for some precipitation. Now tomorrow, southwest Utah, as well as the spine of the state into Castle Country, the Wasatch back and the Uintas, that is where we're going to see the most precipitation, especially in southwest Utah. So another day of flash flooding potential there. And then as we get into Saturday, that moisture digs even deeper. The mountains getting some serious precipitation. We are getting some good moisture up here in the north as well. The Wasatch Front looking at scattered precipitation for your Saturday. It's going to be an active weekend. Our Futurecast walks us through the next couple of days here. Here's that system that we just saw pass over Washington County, moving on out. Things clear on out overnight. Again, we could see a couple drizzles in the south part of the state, but nothing significant. And then as we get into tomorrow with the heat of the day, we're going to start to see some isolated thunderstorms pop up. Again, mostly towards the higher terrain in eastern and southern Utah, central Utah as well. And we will still get a couple of showers up here along the Wasatch Front as well, but southern and central Utah will be favored. And they are going to be looking at nocturnal storms Friday night into Saturday morning, so not getting much of a break there. And then it starts to move on north through your Saturday, bringing scattered thunderstorms to the northern part of the state. All right, let's talk flash flood potential because it'll be even higher tomorrow than it is today. Probable for the southernmost outdoor recreation areas, the San Rafael, Swell, Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, and Arches. Still possible. That's nothing to sneeze at. You probably shouldn't be in any of those areas this week. It's not looking too great. Maybe scheduled for next week. Our upper level Futurecast shows us the big picture here. The high pressure is lifted to the north, so that moisture is able to dig a little bit deeper into the state. We also have a low pressure system that'll skim just to the north of us. That'll allow a little bit of lifting, which is why we'll still see that moisture sticking around in those thunderstorms in the northern portion of the state. We could see some down south as well, but northern Utah will be favored on your Sunday. And then that high pressure is going to build. It's going to clear things out. And then as this high pressure system moves to the east and a low pressure trough gets a little bit closer, it's going to squeeze the air. That's what we call a tight pressure gradient, and it's going to make for windy conditions as we get into the middle of the week. As for tomorrow, temperatures will be similar to where they were today, 80s for most of us, 90 degrees down in St. George, and 90s are going to stick around in St. George for a little while longer. Next 7 days, as a matter of fact, we do have scattered thunderstorms in the southwest part of the state for your Friday, becoming more isolated on Saturday, and it could stick around into Sunday as well. You notice the wind really picking up by the middle of the week. The Wasatch Front, more isolated tomorrow, but it becomes scattered on your Saturday, sticking around into Sunday. Temperatures cooling into the mid-80s, but then it clears on out. We're looking at partly cloudy skies and temperatures in the 80s.
Okay.